Hello, I'm Aki, and you're watching my art journey to become a professional artist. Now let's get started. I would describe myself as a type of artist with its own niche. I'm specialized in original media and self-indulged art. It's not very common for me to draw fan art or other media, with an exception drawing, gifts, and collab for my artist friend. Also, doing commission art set aside my priority, so I never really able to catch up with the art community on the internet. But that never really let me down. Although, as a young artist who attempted doing self-taught career, it seems like I figured to do those trends every once in a while. So I thought to do a bunch of art trend in this video and recorded my process. So I hope you enjoy this video. Side note, I would like to apologize about my voice. It's very muffly. I'm so sorry.
The first art trend that I was able to list is cat face theory. It's so adorable. I had to do it first. If you don't know what that is, basically people use cat picture to trace as a base for them to draw, but I won't go into a deep explanation about the whole thing. Brian from the channel Breedrolls on YouTube already made that explanation on it. If you're interested to learning about this topic more, go check on their page. I will link their video into the description box below. I trace over the cat image that I choose, and then I adjusted it to fit my style more, and I kept the original cat image on the reference window. I found this picture on Pinterest and I immediately went down and scribbled my idea, so that's why I didn't draw any particular character. I just anthropomorphizing the cat image into a human child, or in other words, Gijinka, which is a process of turning an object or a non-human creature and give them a cute human traits. So I didn't add anything crazy to the piece. I just replicate the picture as much as I can. I decided to draw a pre-teen character but still had that innocent look. So I think they're like 12, 15, not too old, but also not too young for a child. I wanted to focus on the eye, that and that blip expression. For the background, I just replicate the same environment with the table and also the walls. Here's the comparison on a cat on the left and my drawing on the right. What do you think? The next trend I'm going to do next is I'm doing evil art style challenge. It's very self-explanatory. You take everything you like about your art process and do the opposite and what you usually do. I was kinda nervous to do this one for some reason. I'm afraid I do something wrong and don't find the process fun, but I gather up my art and arrange them. At first, I immediately able to see some pattern on my self-indulged art and also original art. I often use pastel color scheme with dark lighting on my illustration. I also do a bunch of chibi, so that is a no. But that doesn't still help me since I'm still wondering what kind of art style I would do. I don't like realism and I refuse to do it. So at first I tried pixel art for warm up. I traced over my previous artwork, but then I lost interest in that. Motivation was low. I had to drop this project for a couple of days, but that time I scribbled some of my canvas to stay productive, and I do find a solution to my problem. So I wanted to cheat the system a little bit. I will do my usual art style, but twist and change the rule a little bit. So I finished the sketch for the evil art style challenge. This is my reference. You can't see it though, the lighting. Okay, where can I cover it? There you go. This is my reference. I used this pose, this picture as the pose, and I think I wanted to try to use this illustration as the color palette. That's my attempt. My progress is a little bit slow. I didn't record this because I am not in the mood, but I think I'm gonna try to finish it today. Hopefully I don't lose any motivation while doing it, and we can get a whole illustration in the end. This time, I also don't draw any existing character. I didn't have enough character that is suited for this particular use. All my OCs have like very muted color, so I need kind of mood board for this new character. I added more picture on my reference window. So like I said, I'm still doing the same art style I usually do, but when I get to the coloring stage, I choose the color wheel that I rarely use. I often use muted color and sometimes colorful artwork, but then I realized my most colorful art I have wasn't colorful enough, so I choose the most bright color on the color wheel. I say color too many times, doesn't sound like a word anymore. But what do you think? Do you think this is not an evil art style? Am I cheating? But when I compare it with my finished art, it kinda looks different enough. But I admit, there's still my resemblance on the piece. Unfortunately, that is it for today. I don't know what other trend I can do, but if you had any other idea, you can comment it. Maybe I will do it again in the next video. And also, I just wanted to say that I've launched a Discord server, and it was kinda a surprise to see people's excitement, and those who already joined the server, thank you so much. It's been so much fun. I also decided to put a Draw This in Your Style challenge submission on there, and I achieved so many great artwork already. I also put a place where you can share your regular art there, and I see that people start making friends there, which I'm glad to provide the space. If you're interested to participate it, you can join in the link in the description. And what you're currently seeing is the TTYS submission. I really appreciate the support and your enthusiasm. Wish you all the best and never stop drawing. Bye bye!